Hello and welcome to my home in Allston, Massachusetts. My name is Nathan Smith. I'm going to show you how to make a sweet potato crunch today. I got the recipe from my mother, she got it from her mother, and it starts off really simply just by boiling some sweet potatoes for about 30 minutes until they're fork soft. Depending on what size you cut them up into, the time will vary on that. While those are boiling, we want to make the topping for it, which is also really simple. Starts off with some melted butter and some brown sugar. Just want to mix that up a little bit just to get it incorporated. We're also going to be throwing in some flour and some chopped pecans with it. And then we just mix that up. Doesn't have to get too well incorporated because we're going to be spreading it around on top of the sweet potatoes, the mashed sweet potatoes, once we get that going. And then we'll stick it in the oven and it'll all melt down to a nice crispy texture. Okay, so we have the sweet potatoes off the boiling and strained out and put into here. We're going to mash them up. Before I added the sweet potatoes to the pan, I greased it with some nonstick spray or some butter. We're going to add some sugar and salt into it. So we just want to get that worked together a little bit, and then we'll mix up the liquids and add that in. So now we're just going to mix a couple eggs. And then we're going to add some vanilla and some melted butter, along with some milk. Then we just want to beat this together real quick before adding it in to the potatoes. Then we'll just pour it over top of the sweet potatoes. And then keep mashing that together until it's all nice and mixed up. One thing to remember about the vanilla extract is that you do not want to overdo it. In fact, if you underdo it a little bit, it's probably better. I accidentally overdid it once, and it ruins the whole thing. That's all you can taste, is if you even slightly go over. That's all you can taste is the vanilla extract. All right, the potatoes and everything, all the other ingredients are pretty well mixed together now. So we're going to add the topping to it now. And this is pretty granular, so you can just kind of dump it on there. Just try and get an even spread. Make sure the potatoes are as flat as you can get them to. And then we'll spread that out a little bit, get to the edges. And then we want to put this into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. So this is cooked for like 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. And you can see around the outside, that's actually starting to get a little caramelization to the sugar going on. If you want to leave it in there for a little bit longer, the caramelization will keep going towards the center and it gets the nice crunch like completely around the whole thing. Once you bring it out of the oven, you want to let it cool for at least 3 hours so that the sugar can harden on the top and you get that really nice crunch to it. So there we go. That's the sweet potato crunch.